Hi guys, back again with another video, and again some more handmade goodies that I made for a friend. Well, this one is for another friend, and I'm waiting for one more thing for her, and then I'll wrap all this up and mail it off to her. You've seen this. I talked about this one in another video, so I'm not going to go on about it too much, but I have some stuff in here. I made these flowers the other day with the square Sizzix die, and these are out of old ads from the paper. I die cut a bunch of the squares a long time ago, a while back, when I was doing a demo on these flowers at my stamp group, I think over the summer. And I used Lindy Stamp Gang Screaming Banshee Black. I know the lighting isn't the best. Screaming Banshee Black, Hottie Patati, Hot Pink, Golden Doubloons. I think this, oops. I think this one has, excuse me, Glimmer Mist and the turquoise. And I think this one also has the Voodoo Violet blue. So I did some of those. I might do some more before I mail it out to her. So I have like tons of the squares left. And then you've seen this box before. This is a Bessa box that you get at Michael's. I got it a while ago when they were still $1. And I used Distress Crackle and Black Soot. And then I went over it with the Tattered Angels Glimmer Glam and Be Positive. Did the inside too. And then I did this flower. And I think I used Raven Glimmer Mist, and I used some of the Be Positive Glimmer Glam after it dried and it really hardened. Because I had, I don't know how people are able to stick things onto here, because I had a heck of a time getting things to stick on the lid. But this, after I did this and let it dry, I forget how I glued it. I think Glossy Accents, and it stayed on there. And then on the sides here, I used I think this is Martha Stewart's from last year, and I used matte medium on that. I did both ends, and I also used over that. After that dried, I used the Glimmer Glam on that. And I did the bottom just a little while ago to finish it off, to make it. And then on the inside, I made a little book with the leftover scraps that I made. I was making another project that I'll show in a bit. And I show these in another video. And what I did was, I had these clips, I think they were a gift, and I decided to use the Scrabble tiles and used alcohol ink on them, and I stamped the white tissue paper with Memento, different stamps. I don't remember who makes these stamps. Got them a long time ago at a convention. This one here is Stamp Oasis, and they're no longer around. And after that dried, I used Glossy Accents on them. And then after that dried, I Glossy Accented them onto the clips, and they could be used for the junk journal that I made for her too. And like I said, on the inside, glued Edward on there, and these are from the Valentine's that I got earlier this year at Walgreens when they were on sale. I know I showed this box off before, but I showed it off again. And then I made these two dominoes that I had, dominoes in my stash. And I alcohol inked them and stamped these two cats on white tissue with black memento, matte medium them, and glossy accented them. This one I'm kind of mad because it's got like air bubbles or something, like right where her mouth is. And I glued a bail on the back of here. And this one I gotta find my magnet backs. Put that on there. This one's a Judinkin stamp, and I got this one at Crafts 2000. I forget who it's by. So that's that. And then I took my ornate plate, or ornate die, and I cut in a bunch of chipboard and paper from Tim Holtz Halloween's paper stash, and also Recollections Halloween paper from last year, and also the Martha Stewart paper last year. And with the Tim Holtz ones, I used the new Fall Distress inks that I got, the persimmon, I think it's persimmon, sealess, grape preserves, and gather twigs. Don't quote me on those names, but they're a purple and an orange and a brown. And the jump ring I had in my stash. This one I just did a video on not that long ago. This is the simple little scrapbook, I think Kathy called it. So I'm not going to go over that again. Look at the video. And this is one of the cards I made for Christmas. This is a Bugaboo Digi stamp, and I used some scraps from the Secret Santa paper collection that I had left by K Company. And I forget who makes the cardstock, but the layer under this one is American Craft, and it's the pearl. And the paper on the Happy Holidays is vellum. And I colored her with my Crayola. This is another Smash book. I know I did a video on this, but I'll go over it again. When I got the comic books, I also got the ribbon. This is from Hallmark, because I don't have any, ribbon. And the cover, front and back cover, are from the House Mouse calendar that I have. I have like 3 of them in my stash. And I just cut them up to size and mounted them on white cardstock, and then taped it with packing tape. And papers I used is the Haunted from GCD Studios, the Secret Santa from K Company, Suprema, the Rockstar Stack, Dear Lizzie by the Rockstar Stack by Cuts with a View, Dear Lizzie by American Craft. And this is a packet from the Ornate plate. And this is an ATC that I made that I just stuck in there. And again, I used distressed inks I keep wanting to say distress stains. I don't know why. I don't have any of that. I always want to say distress stains. I have used distress inks and homemade glimmer mist and homemade sprays and glimmer mist. This is Prima that I sprayed turquoise glimmer mist, and again I made the tabs from the scraps. This is a scrap from the Tim Holtz Halloween collection, and then these were what was clipped to the with the paper clips. I have like this is the King Company Smashbook stuff, and this is a sticker set I meant to give to her a long time ago, and it never got there. These are scraps that I just put on a page. Like I said in this video, I did this was a Boo Boo. I did a gel transfer, the magazine, and I was rubbing and rubbing. After it dried, I rubbed rubbed the paper off, and I rubbed a little too much, and I made a big hole. And so I just cut it out. But I like how that transferred. And I added some stickers, envelopes on here too. And I stamped on some stuff, pages, and when I was working on other stuff, I used had a stencil and just put the stencil in there. I had some leftover molding paste, and so I just stuck the stencil in here. Another little envelope. This is homemade paper that I made. Some more King Company Smashbook stuff. And this is, yes, I'm afraid it's true, I've fallen in with the wrong crowd. Some more stamping. And that's that, and that's the back. And again, I'll write a note if I remember, or tell her that if she has better ribbon than this, she's more than welcome to replace these, and to make sure to add more if needed, so the book the binding doesn't break. And then I went through my stash, and I'm giving her a bunch of some of these Mambo big tags, mega tags, and some die cuts, and some tickets from the tickets die, and some tags, and chipboard, and that I cut with the ornate plate, ornate die. Same with the paper, and I think I even used some of my texture plates on some of the paper, and some other die cuts and frames and all kinds of good stuff to use for that. And I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.